Hello, I'm Harani Parvati. Welcome you to Harani Parvati tutorial. So, here we are going to see the poem name as Dwani. Dwani means sound. Dwani means sound. So, here in this lesson, the writer of the poem is, or the poet of the poem is Suryakant Tripathi Nirala. Suryakant Tripathi Nirala. See here, Suryakant Tripathi Nirala. Nirala is her nickname. So, shall we enter to the poem? Here, I will say the summary in English. I will explain you. Okay. So, the poet believes that the spring is coming to his garden. So, what is mean by a garden? The garden is where there's most of flowers, beautiful flowers, butterflies smell like a perfume. Where there are so much of uh, inspiration, that is called a beautiful spring garden. That means a garden has springs. In spring season, there will be more flowers, right? So, the spring garden. The poet believes spring garden is arrived. What spring garden? Let's we see. There's no end to his poet life. Vasant, who comes into her life in this spring, that means nature of like energetic, it's inspire us. So like that we feel happy if you has a garden, there is no flowers at all, it's so dirty and there's no inspiration. But if you plant a flowering plant, then there will be a beautiful flower. Then what is your thought about? That's inspire you that our hard work never fails. So that beautiful garden, that is called the spring garden. So the poet feels that the spring garden is to come and we will be with nature. The soft flowers, softness and tenderness envelops the nature. In the same way, like the happiness is said is the poet wants to be tender. He wants us to be tender. Tender means like a soft. We should be adjust. We should be like tender means it will adjust. Like a creeper. Creeper, we can move it. We can bend it. Like that, we should be adjust. We should be not so angry, not so adjustness. We should be normal. So the poet wants that we should be happy. The poet wants us to be happy. We should uh, we should keep around ourselves happily. That if you do a wrong thing or if you insult someone, then what will the inspiration around you? It will be sad that all will say a bad thing about you. So there is no happiness around you. Then what will you do? So, like we should be good to others, then all will appreciate you. Then what will be happiness around you? So, the poet wants us to be tender with adjustment, and we should keep our surroundings happy, then we will be happy. If we insult surroundings, if we harm surroundings, then we will not be happy. If we greedy, no. If we laziness, no. So if we have adjustment, that someone coming and asking you your thing, then you should give. If they ask wrong thing, then you should be cut and right. Okay, come to the point. So here the message that the flowers are giving, that's morning came, wake up. The flowers are giving your message, like the butterfly come, the birds chirps, and the flowers blooms, the leaves awake, and there will be chillness, there will be a cold around the garden. So that these are the ways that the flowers are make you awake. So the poet is written by Hartley, like he wants to make the youth of the country aware. He wants to be informed. He wants to aware the country. The country should not be old. The country always should be young. So he is written with his heart, and he said that there is no end of the spring. If can you say that the spring ends? You can't say tomorrow. Till tomorrow the spring is there, and tomorrow onwards there will be no spring at all. After 1 month, after 2 months, after 1 year, after 2 years, there is no spring at all. You can't say like that. So the poet says the line that there is no end of the spring. There is no end of the spring. So there is so many important messages. Here we should he says that we should be creative. We should not be useless. We should be creative. Our minds are also always think about something. That example, I want to put a video in YouTube. So my mind is thinking, what can I do? So this is my lesson. One of the lesson in I'm studying 8th standard. So this is the one of the first chapter. So my mind is thinking that I should put this video like that. That like that you should be always thinking someone. You should reach the goal. The poem says as many things. The poem is written. Don't forget the poet, because he's a wonderful poet in my side, because he written a wonderful poem that he feels that he get these things into his mind. And one important thing, the flowers, the spring garden make you enthusiasm, and the youngster should be work for a long time. The laziness should be disappear from the poet's side. So the last the poet wants to say is, there is no end of the spring garden. So the end of the poem, you should be the poet. You should be a creative mind. You should be enthusiasm. You should be you should hard work. There's no laziness with you. So thank you. Please comment. Please put on like. Please click on the like button. And thank you for watching. please click on the like button and subscribe it. Please and share it. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.